spring onions. We're having a day where we are heading round and putting lock boxes on properties. Louise is here. I meant to say, if you're new around here, I'm Kelly and this is Louise.
Hi everybody.
We are prepping and planning to drive Iceberg, our Mercedes Sprinter, around the world. And we wanted to tell you that today we're heading out to meet Phil, the engineer. And we were almost hesitating and not telling you everything and keeping a secret and gonna make it a surprise, but do you know what? We've had a different phone call this morning that we've just decided that we're just going to tell you, because things change 100 times before we even get to tell you the outcome. So just to back up the boat, we're meeting Phil today because, would you like to tell everyone?
We're going to be meeting Phil because he's the engineer. We've been waiting for him to come home from China. He's home. We didn't know he's at home. We had to text him and saying, looking forward to when you're home. Anyway, we've managed to actually capture him, grab him, and we're off to see him this afternoon.
Yes, but why, Louise? Why? That's what we're trying to tell people.
We're not hiding it anymore. Why? Because we're been overweight.
We're overweight.
We're not overweight yet.
We're not overweight. We're quite
happy with
happy very good BMIs. Is that the right term? But right now, if we can't fix our current problem, we're going to have a very large vehicle sitting in our driveway that's not going to be able to be driven anywhere.
It's because what Kelly's saying is that we have a weight that we're allowed to have, which was 5.5 tonne. That's our tow work rate. You can't put a tow bar on and put a trailer on the back, because we've had families suggest that to us. We're only allowed 5.5 tonne, and we're heading in that direction where we're going to be overweight, because we still want to get the chainsaw on there. We still want to
we wouldn't be able to take anything like that. And I have worked out from the last video, if you watched the last video, why we have 2 axes. Donna, thank you for offering to buy one of the axes, but after I put that video out, I was thinking, why the heck did we get 2 axes? And it was driving me mad. Well, I can show you where we were thinking of putting the axes, but because we have those windows that they're anti-theft, they're the anti-smashing ones. If we were to end up in the water or something like that, we also need to be able to get out from the inside. So we were going to have an axe each positioned by the windows.
I like the look of them too.
Yeah, they are cool. Anyway, that's why we have 2 axes, but we also have lots of other things that like, we would even have to give up our bikes. We would literally be just us in the cab with no clothes on, driving around the world with absolutely nothing in the vehicle.
I'm quite happy to do that, actually.
Phil seemed quite happy with that.
I'm quite looking forward to it. We might be able to find a nudie beach.
He might not help us now.
All over tan always does everybody a lot of good, actually.
So I just want to quickly say about the phone call this morning. So this is the reason that we've decided to, let's just tell everyone as we go rather than hide, not hiding it, but we always wanted to have a solution before we...
Go on, tell everybody. We were trying to have it where we had a bit of a hype up for you so that you...
Right, just move this so you can see. Can you see? Right, so from the last video, we mentioned that we were thinking of shipping to LA, and potentially that might not work because of the fires. Then we thought, we got the map and we decided, where's the closest place that would be the most direct route from New Zealand? And
there's a policeman behind us too, watching me
dear.
driving.
So we decided on a new destination, and I've actually been teaching myself Spanish in the mornings on the premise that we would be heading to this new destination. We thought South America. So this morning we've been on the phone to the shipping company. We're trying to arrange the route, how to get to Chile from New Zealand. Turns out that there is not a single shipping company that will take us from New Zealand to Chile unless we want to transit 3 or 4 times on a flat rack, which means they've got to lift the vehicle on and off, and there's no way we want that many people handling Iceberg, let alone lifting Iceberg on and off with forklifts. We've seen some horror stories of people having their underbodies crushed. It's just, you'd just be devastated, wouldn't you?
Well, I guess what we're doing is we're recreating the wheel here a little bit by what we're looking at doing, because
we didn't think we were. We just thought that was the closest place. It would be the most direct.
Well, we did. It's a wee bit of a disappointment. Kelly's been learning Spanish.
So, just take a moment to have a think. Pick the furthest destination that you can think of from New Zealand, and that turns out to be the most direct, cheapest place.
Well, at this stage, we don't know about the cheapest, but we've got a quote coming.
He said it would be the cheapest because you're not transiting. The more, like, you can basically go to anywhere you want. He could take us to Africa, he could do anything. It's just how many transits you have to have in between. And the ships don't actually work on a schedule. It's not like an aircraft where you book a flight and you might want to fly from Christchurch to LA, and you know that every Tuesday and Wednesday you can go at 11 p.m. It's not like that. Shipping companies work where the business is. So they will just say they're on their way to New Zealand. They might be redirected to Singapore because there might be more items that need shipping there. So they are not actually shipping back and forward to America as much. They're hoping that will be coming up soon, but it's actually got, oh, it was a policeman, look. They're not actually, it's not actually anything to do with the Trump administration or anything like that. It's just, there's just no demand to get vehicles to and from America.
Can I just interrupt there for a moment?
You
Because you're
may.
talking about America.
Mhm.
I just want to say, America, you all have been going through so much. And we here in little Christchurch, New Zealand, I don't know, it gives me goosebumps and sort of makes me feel quite sad saying this, really, because it's just, you've been through so much with fires, and you've had a president changeover, and just with the helicopter and the plane accident was not a nice experience for anybody. It was just traumatizing for us, and we don't even know the families, but it just really affected us too. So we're sending so much love if there's any Americans or anybody who's from America watching us. And
That's nice. We're at work now. We'll catch you when we head out.
you look beautiful.
We've just arrived. Louis getting the veggies out for our lovely ladies. And here we're listing, I don't know if you can see that, but we're listing 3 out of 4 of these units, which is really good. I just wanted to pop in and quickly say, have you had a chance to think where possibly could be the furthest place from New Zealand that ends up being the cheapest place to ship to?
We can't stop thinking about it, and I keep thinking.
No, well, we keep thinking about Chile now.
Hombre.
We potentially are
Hurry,
shipping
hurry.
Iceberg back to where she came from. Germany.
Say something in German.
Hello?
Hello.
Wie geht's?
Hello. I'm going to have to sort of start thinking myself.
All right, so we're just having a bit of a mindset change because we were so focused and learning and doing all sorts. But anyway, we're going to have a lot of things that change in our lives ahead. So at this stage, we're now in discussions with shipping companies about shipping from New Zealand to the UK. Not directly to UK. That would be a second trip to Europe, somewhere in Europe. The other place they go is Japan or Australia. But we don't really want to go.
Australia's our sister.
Yeah. They're the 3 options if you're shipping from New
G'day
Zealand.
to all you Aussie brothers and
Australia,
sisters.
Japan, Europe.
Do love Australia. I can't wait to see all these spiders,
We'll get there.
scorpions.
Just pulling in now. There's Iceberg. There's Phil here. I see some legs.
You're only allowed to show us
I
legs.
see some legs.
He's not under it.
totally sense.
Check out this deconstructed burger first of all. And I'd just like to say that yes, we are sitting on picnic chairs because we have sold all the outdoor furniture. Quick update now, it wasn't a no from Phil, so that's good news. Potentially we can upgrade the GVM on our vehicle and actually take things with us, which is really good. He does need to do some calculations and talk to a few people first, so we'll keep you updated with that. The one thing he did say, potentially his paperwork that he would sign off in New Zealand is suitable for Australia, but would be no good anywhere else in the world, so that's no good if we're over 5,500 tonnes and we arrive in another country and then they say we're not allowed to do that. Quick update from the shipping chap from yesterday, Phil, from GT Logistics. He rang this morning, and after yesterday's conversation saying that USA was backed up 6 months, he's told us this morning that this morning they're opening the shipping lines again. So honestly, things changed from one day to the next. And then we got an email from another shipping company, I can't remember the name just off the top of my head, New Zealand to Chile. Chile? Would you like to just take a little guess at how much that might cost? Have you guessed? Probably add a bit more on. 39,000 New Zealand dollars.
It's not counting taxes.
Not counting anything, that's just the shipping. So, right.
There's no insurance included.
Update you soon.
Have your lunch while it's hot.
Thank you. Come and have a look. James is finishing off the cupboard.
This is what you've all been asking and waiting for.
Oh, he's just taking the door down.
He's just taking the door down at the moment, but there it is. This is the cupboard
He's just
that
adjusting.
everybody's been asking about.
It's a pretty cool drill. Goes like sideways.
Yeah. And of course, in that cupboard, underneath is where we have the LED lighting in there, for obviously when we're sitting at the couch, which is underneath here, which is still to be built. That's going to not be started until the bedroom cupboard's finished.
Printer sizing. Get this up in the right spot.
Busy, very busy. It's a hard spot to work in, I must say.
So what I'm thinking is that can hop in there. And we do the same sort of idea as we've got the other one.
Notice Harry's cut out.
So that'll come in like that.
Yep.
All the way in. And we're going to end up with a slight lip at the front here, same as the other one. Undo that.
Rolly doesn't fit.
Does it not fit at all? Would it not be on a bracket of some sort?
We can put a plate behind it to bring it out, but it doesn't want to be too far out because it's going to be getting away your legs.
So it still needs to let the heater come through underneath, but we need to be able to get our hands in behind to turn this water on and off and put the plugs in and out. We don't make it easy for you, James.
So I can get over to there somewhere.
So, have you got it?
Yeah. Alright, I'll hold this.
Obviously it would be down slightly too.
Oh, there was something else that I wanted to say. If you are enjoying what we are doing, please like and subscribe. Well, we're back again, and this time what we've got is we thought we would show you a little bit more of what's been happening in the kitchen. This area here actually isn't the kitchen. This is going to be actually holding hair products and hair brushes and the hair dryer and everything, and there's even a secret little place in here. Everything has to be a lot firmer, but there's a nice little wee bit underneath there for being able to pull it out, and this is going to be holding, potentially at this stage, aromatherapy oils. Just going to take it a little bit of pulling and all at this stage, but look at all the shelving and everything in there. It's no longer a secret drawer because I'm actually telling you all about it, aren't I? Oh, where is it? It's there somewhere. It's so secret I didn't even know. I had to put my hand back further. Look what I've got there. So you just close them back in again. So these are all going to be our wardrobes all going all the way down. You can see that about our cupboards and everything. This is going to be just another cupboard space. But look what we've got here. You've got the, well, it's called an X-Valier, isn't it? I call it that. And then of course you've got all your other cupboards and everything. This is where another wee hetish basically, which is for all our oils, knives and forks down here. We've got the, obviously you can see that we've got the dishwasher. Kelly had to get her dishwasher in there. And there's the oven in there as well. Of course you've got all these cupboards all here as well. Some other secret ones here. Well, that's just enough now to keep you going, isn't it? What do you think? I mean, heck, it's quite scary really when you think about how close we're getting to leaving work and how we're getting closer to renting out the house, but also getting closer and closer to actually leaving our house. Our beautiful home. This is really comfortable, by the way, sitting here. I've got the sun on my neck. I'm really enjoying this. And thanks very much for watching our video. We hope that you have really enjoyed the hard work of us keeping you updated of what's been actually happening. You need to stay tuned because there is a lot more to happen before we actually go in our van. We've only actually got a few more months left. My gosh, can you actually believe it? So our next video is actually going to be updating you again on what more's actually been done inside before she actually goes to her next builder. Yes, she has another builder. Stay safe, everybody. Lots of love to you all. Well, in amongst doing our Airbnb clean this morning, we got these boxes which have arrived and we thought we would share with you what's in them. Well, open that. Oh, there's a sticker. I've got a sticker box, you see.
Agency 6. Oh. It is. Can you work out where that's going to go?
Is there another one? Oh, yeah. Nice packing. Powder coating.
Now how I'm justifying the weight is that you take weight out to put weight in. So that's where we're going with this.